We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go. Ready.
Milton. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
19 tight. 9. Red. Go.
Here's Milton now to throw. Touchdown! Oh, great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get to... to about the 23. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
63.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man, it's his fullback. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
In motion right is Brown. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he'll get this down inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Out.
Hurts. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. You talk about this Giant defense. And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
180.
They go play action with Hurts. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing his Hurts. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got him complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Really now stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. Now a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Milton. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
19 Tiger.
To throw, it's Milton. He's going to get back to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Milton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Here's Milton. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
At the 32-yard line.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing is Milton. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Milton. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Giants at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners at 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Giants! Jalen Hyatt, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Giants go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. At the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Up the middle with Barkley. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
73! 73!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts will get this out to Barkley complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Barkley inside handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing on second down. Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw caught by Hyatt on the slant. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Giants first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Milton. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 23 yards the pickup there.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Go Silver, ready?
Back to throw now on first down. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. This is Smith with the ground. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hey, easy, 63, pass.
Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here's Milton now to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Now he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his third of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 3rd down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half. continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Okay, ready.
2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now Milton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Giants open the lead up to 34-0. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find it.
And my goodness, another interception. He's on his way. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
To throw, it's Milton. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it is 42-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Complete. Smith has it. And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith.
Complete to number 6, Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 49-yard line.
60. Get it? Hot 70, hot 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
In motion, the tight end.
Go.
2nd and 5. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Simpson. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. They have 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
Go. 19, 18. Get up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
The RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, it's Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Turn 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to throw. McLaughlin. That one complete out to Dotson. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
He's out of bounds. Right at the line of scrimmage.
18, 5 here. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake. McLaughlin. And it is caught. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's go.
That's another
Eagles
first down.
Ready?
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And they're going to stop him here short of the goal line with the flag down. Well, this could set up a very interesting decision. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Cougar 19, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Looking to throw. McLaughlin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 75. And the Eagles are able to claw one back. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, then, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it.
Touchdown, Giants! Malik Nabers, 43 yards. And the Giants get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now a play fake here on first down. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 21 yards.
In motion right is Smith. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Set.
The slot man in motion right.
60 Eagles. Ready.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw. McLaughlin. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll go down at the 28. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
60 Bison. Ready.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
First down, Philadelphia.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And he returns this to the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
20-yard line.
Flag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Looking to throw. McLaughlin. Complete. It's Dotson. Powering his way forward. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
19
line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw again. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
18, Pioneer.
Second and 9 now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Does the big boy have the juice? And this is taken into the end zone. Fumble recovery on Giants touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Giants 63, Eagles 7.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partners, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
76,
First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
ready, ready.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
Back to throw. McLaughlin. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. A nice throw from the third-round pick. It gets him a first down.
Ready up.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go. 60, Viking, 18. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Count to 60. Count to 60. Go.
The give is to McLaughlin. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
From the gun on 3rd down, McLaughlin finds his tight end Ingram. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. The Eagles, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both